What is up? We should be live. A rare live stream from me. Anyway, just thought I'd do a little update video on this thing, this creation, bastardization. You can call it anything. And rather editing a video, why not do it live? So this is a 1983 Whirlpool heat pump. I got it up and running. Just think it'd be easier to do a live on it, rather edit a video, when there's gonna be plenty of videos on this thing soon. But anyway, we're gonna fire this thing up. We'll plug this in. Don't mind me struggling with the plug. Anyway. Freon heads. Yeah, sure. Yeah. So anyway, this is a 1983 Whirlpool heat pump. I got it up and running. It actually runs really good. Here's the old one that was there before, and then somebody decided it was a good idea to go get a can of spray paint and spray it with paint, which that pisses me off to no end, but whatever. I was working on straightening the coils, but that's all I got. But anyway, let's fire this thing up. The blower runs, obviously. This is a straight AC thermostat. Right now I don't have it wired to work as a heat pump, but I'm gonna work on that whenever it's cooler outside. Anyway, let's fire this thing up. This thing runs like a dream. It's insane. A 40-year-old heat pump. 40 years. That's unheard of for a heat pump. And it's already ice cold. I tried to reconfigure the line set with some redneck engineering. I could, shut the garage door over the line set so the condenser would be outside and the furnace would be inside. It's already cold. Got a full charge of R22 on. Look at the drill, will pop the door off. But it's really rare that you see a heat pump from 1983. I can't recall the last time I saw it. And a heat pump from this age that I know for a fact is still working. I've seen them, but I don't know if they work. Most of the time they don't. Anyway. Ice cold coming out of the compressor. There's the reversing valve. This thing actually has a TXV, high pressure control, defrost control, relay for thermostat, heat pump relay. It has a new contactor on it. I replaced the capacitor, as I showed before. And if you guys want to follow along with this, for those who have, the capacitor that was on it before was covered in oil and bad. And then this little thermistor thing was part of the startup. That thing blew up, so I just removed it because I think it's pointless. It's ice cold. It's got the original TXV and the original filter drive. It's got a Bristol compressor. Moving some good air. The thing with these Whirlpools is it kind of goes down like this. Anyway, we'll cycle it. So here's a shutdown. The reversing valve will switch too. Because like I said, I haven't actually figured out the wiring yet. I'm going to work on that. But for now, I just have it passing power like straight AC. And the reversing valve is actually powered by 240. So I've just got both leads and the top contactor. So when the engine starts up, it's working on energized. Anyway, start now. Give it a minute before we start up. Hot as hell. It's pretty crazy that a 40-year-old heat pump still works. And the interesting thing is the suction accumulator is actually right there by the fan. Yeah, while we wait for that, here's the blower. That motor was replaced a few years ago before the unit got replaced. This furnace is from 1986. It's a Whirlpool as well. This is completely separate. That furnace was originally matched with this condenser right there, the Whirlpool. Give it a moment before I fire it back up, because I don't want to short cycle it. It actually didn't sound like the reversing valve switched. Because if it did, I would have, you'd think the refrigerant would be stabilized by now. But anyway, learn as we go with something this old. But it's crazy. Evaporator's not in bad shape for being an 86. The old mechanical defrost control. Alright, let's fire this thing back up. Straight AC Emerson thermostat. Has a bit of a time delay. There it goes. The thing I love about resets, they build pressure instantly. This is already ice cold. With something like a swirl, it builds pressure pretty quick, but it still takes a little bit longer. And then you have a rotary, where in a central system it takes like a solid 2 minutes for those things to build pressure. A reset takes like 30 seconds. I'm an air conditioning technician, so these kind of, I see something get replaced and I'm like, ow. Thinker. Ice cold. Healthiest sister. It's impressive. Coils aren't that dirty either, so whoever had this thing took good care of it. And here's the schematic. Air is powerful. Caps over here. But yeah, sweating back. Eventually it'll start making water, which would not be ideal. So I'm going to create something for it at some point. Guess we cycle it back off. Here's the final shutdown. And if you listen close enough, you can hear the reversing valve switch. Man, this thing has some serious compression. I'm surprised it compresses so well. Like, units can work and have weak compression, but this is like it just came out of the factory. But yeah, here's a furnace, kind of in pieces. Never really got around to finishing it. At one point, I never really got around to it. pulled the burners out and messed with that. And yes, whenever I do get the chance, I'm gonna get everything wired up so it'll function as a proper heat pump, get defrost running and all that. I gotta work on the insulation on the lines too, because this is kind of lame. But yeah, I guess that's basically it. So there will be more videos on this. This weekend I expect there to be more videos on it, because there's gonna be some stuff going on. So anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one.